start of it is because I'm from a musical household. My dad is, he was teaching and producing and recording like from as early as I can remember. So just being around it and being exposed to so many different kinds of music, like I was listening to everything from like Salt and Pepper with my mom to like playing Michael Jackson records on my own. As early as I can remember writing my first rhyme, I can pretty much remember making my first beat. And my dad had his old keyboard at the house, like this old N-Sonic keyboard he used to make his beats on.
Holla at your boy, man. If you need beats, holla at me. I can work with you.
It's just a good channel for me to express myself and express the views I have on things, and I think that's why I do it.
Yo, check it out. Shit. It's like macaroni. PCM, they're great. Like this Capistoni, the Tiger, phony rhymers. I don't give a fuck. You get pulverized. I'm a poltergeist.
But I like to keep it wide range. I like to touch on everything from the battle shit to politics to personal stuff I'm going through to, just the MC on there just having fun. So if you were to describe my music, it'd be hip hop, but it's hip hop with influence from a wide array of things, But it is, in the traditional sense, it's hip hop, But I produce, I write, I MC, I do a lot of the things behind it. So it's not just one person rapping, one person doing it all. So.
I go to Acapulco, El Pollo Loco, motherfucker, Oscar de la Hoya, no.
Like I said, there's always going to be the songs where it's just, just I'm better than you type shit.
That's so good. I'm a white cat, and I ain't from a hard hood. Y'all white rats despite the fact that you aren't good.
But whatever I'm going through in that specific time of my life is definitely reflected into my music, and you can hear that. Like I like to talk about what I'm going through or what I see, so it's definitely a personal reflection for sure. It's Sacramento. The hip hop scene is weird, dude. I mean, I've been around it for a long time, so like I've seen the changes it's made. Back from when it was like the cuff and underrated and concentrated music to now. I don't know. It's like it was crazy because Sac was like it was cracking off really hard like around like the late '90s, early 2000s. Like I said, when you had Cuff and even the Cause and all that, like. It was like there was a whole bunch of support from the city, and people were getting like interviews and mentions in Vibe and Source and all the other magazines. But then it was just like, I don't know, the politics just got really heavy. The venue started getting shut down. Like, it's not to say it died out because I still see those people doing their thing, but like it changed. Like it was really strong at one point, and then it kind of fizzled out, and then it's very up and down in Sacramento. Shout out to Sac Hates Hip Hop. Shout out to Monty Bush for sure. I think that it's a very valid point. I think a lot of people took it the wrong way. A lot of people were like, Sac hates hip hop. I love hip hop. Fuck you. I don't think that it's really it's not really aimed at the artist. It's more towards aimed to like the powers that be. A lot of the promoters around here are kind of shady. They'll just hire a bunch of local, or not even hire, they'll just put a bunch of local artists on the shows and like, all right, there's my promo for it. Like, so I think it has to go towards the promoters. It has to go towards the venue shutting a lot of things down. It has to do with the cops. I think it's more toward the powers that be as opposed to just directly at artists. I think it's like, hey, we're just as positive as the next people. Like it feels like people are blocking the shine. So I think it's more of there's a lot of bullshit with the radio play, and it's just, I don't think it was aimed at artists, and a lot of people took it that way. And it just seems like hip hop is used as a scapegoat. It's all hip hop's fault. Like it's it's society's fault. It's like you got to dig deeper than just what people are listening to and rhyming about it. It kind of gets a lot deeper than that. I think people are scared to go that deep. They just want to be like, it's rap's fault. The do-it-yourself mentality, really, it's a reality these days. I mean, you really have to take care of a lot of the things that you may think somebody else is going to take care of. Like, as an independent artist, you got to be out there doing your own book. I mean, if you don't have representation, you got to be out there doing your own booking, your own studio time. You got to organize your mixing, mastering, graphics, your posters, your promo. I mean, all that stuff. It's created a climate where we have to take it into our own hands, which is good though. I mean, it's how it should be. It gives you more control over your music. I've got this album More to Chase coming out in February that I think is going to set it off for me musically. I think that if I had it my way, I would do my music independently, and I would do my production and my songwriting at a much bigger level. I just get people to open their eyes and be a little bit open-minded, and that's generally, like, not even just the powers that be, just everybody. Just be a little bit more open-minded and not so segregated. Just everybody's in like fierce competition when you shouldn't be. Just like let's build together and be stronger. I don't know.